Hey guys, welcome to Southern Trace Camping, where my job is to share as much information as I can with you about the different parks we visit. Some will be state parks, some will be private parks, but the main thing you're going to want to know is whether a park is worth visiting and what are the best spots to stay at the parks that are worth visiting. So today I want to talk to you about Inks Lake State Park, which is a fantastic park that is located just outside of Burnett, Texas. Now, it is about an hour and a half northwest of the Austin area, okay? And this is a great park for several different reasons. One of the reasons we chose it this time, this was our second visit, is we used it as a hub. Now, we went and visited Colorado Bend State Park one day, and then the next day we went to Enchanted Rock State Park. And I will tell you that both of those parks are fantastic, but they can fill up and keep you out. So I have tips on how to make sure you can get into these parks. Just check out my reviews on each one of those parks and I'll share those tips with you. So some of the stuff you want to know about Inks. This is a fantastic park for hiking and checking out just some different waterfalls and stuff they have back there. They're not huge waterfalls, but they are pretty awesome, especially when the water's flowing. Now this time they had no water, so there was no waterfalls, but it is a great park for hiking and bike riding and getting out in kayaks, canoes, paddle boats. Things you need to watch for at this park. There are a ton of grass burrs. I would not wear your shoes back into your travel trailer because you will get some in your travel trailer and then find them with your bare feet. In fact, they're so sharp that they were popping our bicycle tires. So just be mindful of that. Do not speed in this park. They're very strict about that. Do not have people in the bed of your truck. I saw a lot of people getting pulled over with people in the bed of their trucks. I don't know if they issue tickets, but I would not chance that. Now, while you're at this park, make sure you check out Longhorn Caverns Park, just right down the road. It's a cave system. I believe it's $15 for adults and $10 for children. So it's a little bit expensive, but if you're going in the summer, it's something you can do that'll be nice and cool because you're down underground. Now, they also have the fish hatchery right there, which is kind of neat in and of itself, but up behind there's a bunch of rocks you can climb up. And at the top of those rocks, they have a Parks and Wildlife sign that says Trails End, which is kind of cool to have your family pick up and hold that sign and have your photo made with it. So that's something you can do also. Within the park, you have great cell service. You have bathrooms that are fairly clean. They get a lot of use, so they get dirty kind of quick. I'm trying to look down here at my notes. It's just a lot. It's just a fun park. A lot of families there. A lot of fun stuff to do. Now, I will say that the park staff was extremely friendly, and we never had any problems with anything. They have a great store. The one thing that's kind of you want to try to get spots that are located that back up to the lake, okay? And I'll go over the map here in just a few minutes and point at the map and kind of point out the areas that are the best. If you have a chance to visit this park, I highly recommend it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I would keep in mind in the summertime, it's going to be scorching hot down there, so just keep that in mind. Okay guys, here's a map of Inks Lake State Park, okay? Now when you come into the park, you're going to come in right here and go past the headquarters. And if you go to the left, all of these spots over here, I'm going to say most of these spots are good for very small trailers and tent camping. They're just pretty tightly spaced in there. Not a lot of backup room, and in my opinion, I just feel like that'd be best if you're going to have pop-ups or just want to tent camp. Now, if you have bigger trailers, the best spots on this lake, in my opinion, are going to be like the 260 through the 276 on that side, backing up to the water. You have a lot of grass behind you, pretty good open areas all around your trailer. Now, one thing you do need to know is that kind of slopes down towards the water. It's not a big slope, but it is a slope. On the other side of the road here, like 262 through 272, those are good spots also, but they kind of back up a hill just a little bit, not anything too drastic. But those are going to be for your bigger trailers right in there. I think an area that's highly overlooked is this section right here, 285, 283, and 282. We have been in 283 2 years in a row. That's the biggest spot on at the park. It's 70 foot long. It's super duper wide. You can fit two cars side by side with no problem. and it has 2 sets of trees that are perfectly spaced for hammocks. It's a fantastic spot. So if you have a group of 3, 4, 5 families, this little area right here is great, and you get to see a lot of the sunsets that are across this point out this way, because that's heading west that way. So it's a fantastic area. Now really, a lot of the spots that back up to the lake are really pretty good spots, except for 288 and 287. Stay away from those. Those are very short spots in a curve that just didn't look too pleasant to me. Now 86, 87, 88, 90, and 92 are also good spots. You're right there by the park store, by a fishing ramp, a boat ramp, and you got the playground and all that that's right there. That's really awesome too. Also, this section over here has a playground and a swim area right there too, and lots of picnic tables along this point. So these 2 areas, that one there and this all through here, is going to be your best areas. Now if you get over here by the Devil's Waterhole, this whole loop, all that through there, that's pretty tight. People are packed in there pretty tight. Same with these loops right in this area. They're pretty tight. You could get trailers in there, but you'll probably have to have people move their vehicles. It's just if you can get in these other areas, that's what I would try to suggest that you get, just for the convenience of having a room around your trailer. And if you're going to rent a hut there, I think these right here are probably your best huts, just because you got a playground, clean bathrooms, the gift store, everything's just right there by you. So if you have somebody that's going to be coming with you that may not have a trailer, that's where you want to put them. Anyway, I hope this information helps you pick a spot at this park. So as always, guys, I hope this video helps you decide on this being a park that you can add to your list. If you would, like my Facebook page or YouTube page, SouthernTrace Camping. And I plan on adding just a ton more videos. My goal is 200 trips before my kids go off to college, and I'm going to try to post as much as I can about those trips. But as always, get out there with your family, have fun, be safe, and God bless.